Hey guys, so today we'll be looking at Noah's Ark Trap. This trap is played by black against white's relopes opening and is used to trap white's light colored bishop. So let's move ahead with the trap. White moves his pawn to e4, black moves e5. White develops his knight to f3 attacking our e5 pawn. We develop our knight to c6 and defend our e5 pawn. Next, white develops his bishop to b5 square. And this is the standard setting of relopes opening and can be commonly encountered on the chessboard. Next, we attack white's light colored bishop by moving our pawn to a6. Now white retreats by taking his bishop back to a4. After this, we move d6 and support our e5 pawn. Now, a common move played by white here is pawn to d4. Now white has two motives here. One, to take control of the center by attacking our e5 pawn, and also in the next move, white can move his pawn to d5, and since our knight is pinned by white's bishop, we won't be able to move it. So in order to protect it, we'll move our pawn to b5. Now white's bishop retreats back to square b3. After this, we'll capture white's d4 pawn by our e5 pawn. Now white captures our pawn with his knight and we capture white's knight back with our knight. Now white will be forced to capture our knight back with his queen. And guys, now the white is trapped. We move our pawn to c5. Now black will move his queen to d5. Now black is not only attacking our rook but also threatening a checkmate on f7. We'll obstruct it by our bishop at e6. White will bring his queen to c6 and give check. Now we'll block this check by our bishop at d7. Now white will bring his queen back to square d5. And now we'll deliver the finishing move, pawn to c4. And the white's bishop is trapped. So guys, if you liked the video, hit the like button, and for more such videos, please subscribe to Chess Vita.